Welcome, I'm Jon Garlick, and I'm here with Sheriff Matthew Wade, and this is Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Welcome back, Sheriff.
It's always good to be on the show. I tell you what, it's been a couple of weeks, been a busy summer. Been a real busy summer.
It's been a busy summer, and your folks were super busy last week.
Absolutely. 13 arrests brings our count up to 5,058 people put in jail, all because somebody was willing to help us out. Being a safe community means we all do our part, and we can't do it alone. And so we thank you for watching, and we thank you for helping us out and being a part of your community.
Well, in talking about being a safe community, Sheriff, you know, since the tragedy in Uvalde, you've been reviewing some of our school resource officer programs and some stuff you
Absolutely.
can do.
We've been meeting with the superintendents. All law enforcement executives of Calhoun County have met on multiple occasions. We've met with our school board here in Calhoun County, the superintendents, to make sure we're doing all that we can do to protect our students and our school system. Our children are our most valued treasure we have, and we got to do all that we can do to make them safe. And we've made some changes to our SRO program to make it safer for each school. Some of those things were just simple things that we couldn't do before, like syncing reports. Deputies had to come to the office. Now they can do that there. But we're doing all that we can to try to step up our security to make it safe, and to include looking at adding more SROs. So maybe we can do that in the future. Once again, we're praying for those people in Uvalde, and pray for our country that this doesn't happen anywhere else ever again.
Community safety always on the mind at the Sheriff's Office. And stay with us. We have the first half of our lineup and a really important guest with us. So stay tuned on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Our lineup, the first half of the lineup, brought to you this week by Speedy Bail Bonds. They're located at 1531 Noble Street in Anniston. Their phone number 256-235-9090. And first up in the first half of our lineup, Adam Brooks. Mr. Brooks, last known to be living in Weaver. He's wanted for bond revocations on stalking first, sexual abuse second, child abuse, chemical endangerment of a child, and menacing. And this is Kurt Turner. Mr. Turner, last known to be living in Fruithurst. He's wanted for failure to appear on conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance. We'd like you to take a look at Braxton Hughes. Mr. Hughes, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on burglary third and criminal mischief first. And take a look at Warren Freeman. Mr. Freeman, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance. And this is Brian Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance and use and possession of drug paraphernalia. And meet Lisa Clark. Miss Clark, last known to be living in Lincoln. She's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance. And this is Jonathan Poss. Mr. Poss, last known to be living in Weaver. He's wanted for failure to appear on assault first. And please take a look at Kenneth Harrelson. Mr. Harrelson, last known to be living in Piedmont. He's wanted for a probation violation on possession of a controlled substance. And that's it for the first half of our lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show. Welcome back. We hope you saw somebody in that half of the lineup that you might know where they are. If you do, call Crime Stoppers or call the Sheriff's Office. You call, they haul. We are here with my good friend Christopher Mascia, a Yankee who moved down from Long Island, right? Smithtown, right?
Smithtown, yes, sir.
And you're here as a prevention specialist with ASAP.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
outstanding. So tell us how you got involved with ASAP.
Yeah, so like you said, I'm from New York originally, but I moved to Alabama when I was about 7 or 8, and I ended up staying in this area for college. I went to Talladega College, and I got my bachelor's in social work, and ASAP has been involved within the college a lot, doing substance misuse education and drug prevention education, trying to touch all the colleges and in the area. And for ASAP, they were at a career fair at my school that my school hosted, and I gave them my resume, and literally like a day or two later they called me. So it was and it's been a great experience so far, and I've enjoyed my time at ASAP for sure.
Well, Seyram Selassie running a good program there at ASAP,
Absolutely.
and it's a great place for mental health professionals, social workers to cut their teeth, right? You guys do a lot with ASAP.
Hey, we do a lot with ASAP, and we do a lot with hiring young, bright people and training them up to be good people to go elsewhere and spread their wings. So
Maybe one day you'll be hiring social workers to work on a team.
That would be an absolute dream that we have. We do have a social worker that comes and interns almost every semester from a college, but we would love to have a staff of several social workers that we could help people solve their problems, because law enforcement, a lot of things are put onto us that we're not qualified for.
Right.
And having a social worker would be an absolute dream in every law enforcement agency in the state of Alabama, where people have these problems, that they can get more of a help than just a report, and you know, solving a crimes isn't all that we do. Right. You know, we come across people in despair every day.
Well, that's easy to do. You just add it as a line item in your budget, and the county commission says, hey, do it, man.
That's right, that's right.
That's always easy to do. But easy stuff to do for ASAP, so tell us what you guys are up to right now.
Yeah, so on Saturday, July 23rd, we are going to have our back-to-school event at John Eddles Park from 10 to 2. We're going to have school supplies for the kids, for the students 18 and under. We're going to have school supplies. We're going to have ice cream and free food. It's basically just a chance for the community to get back together. I know these past few summers with the pandemic, students haven't had a lot of interaction during the summer. A lot of summers have been taken away from because of the pandemic. So this summer, we're trying, as you know, things are opening back up and everything. We want to help, you know, have the highlight of the summer by having this back to school event for sure.
Well, I can tell you, school supplies is a hot topic. You know, I just a young man that works for me was talking about trying to buy school supplies yesterday. And the craziness around it, and how difficult it was to get all those things. So having this kind of event where people can get some school supplies is really a wonderful thing for parents, especially young parents with young children that are doing their best to make it in this difficult time of economy. So it's a great thing.
Yeah, I always wondered about school supplies. You know, we pay property tax that goes to the school system. Other taxes go to the school system. And of course we pay our teachers and administrative staff, but then I'm taxed again by buying school supplies.
Well, and I don't have the answers to all of that. I just know that my mother was a teacher, and I know they didn't have enough. And here's the other thing is, back in when I was younger, if the teacher said it, it pretty much was the gospel. And in today's world, teachers are a lot like law enforcement officers, where they don't get the support that they need, and parents need to support their teachers and help them. It's good for a child to be told, no, your teacher was right. You know, telling somebody your teacher was wrong or degrading them is just not helping their overall education. And the supporting those people is just as this event, and supporting them in the classroom and supporting them with discipline is what's needed to help our country and help your children become good citizens, grow up to be productive people that make a difference in their society. So,
yeah, and
sorry, on a little rant.
Well,
No,
and that's what
you're
ASAP
good.
does. They focus on substance misuse, but they're in the school systems and they're in all kinds of programs. So where again is this event going to be?
John Eddles Park.
And where is that?
Christine Avenue in Anniston,
Okay. And that's Saturday the
23rd.
23rd from what time?
That's this Saturday.
That's this Saturday.
This Saturday,
That's
the
just
23rd.
this Saturday. It seems
wow.
wow. School is about to start back, John, and you know,
When does school start?
like
back?
the first week of August, second week of August, something like
Oh,
that.
my
So
goodness.
it's
And that's why I
close.
want to do this event right now, because, you know, summer's running down and we just want to end it with the highlight of the kids' summer. So, and get them ready to get back to school
Did
and
you
be
say
prepared.
there's ice cream going to be there?
Yes.
Oh, we're going to talk more about the menu and what's going to be there in just a minute. We're going to take a break, and then we'll be right back after the second half of the lineup here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Welcome to the second half of our lineup. This half brought to you by Sonny's Bail Bonds. Sonny Bail Bonds located at 600 FOP Lodge Road, lot number 4 in Weaver. Their phone number 256-913-9759. First up in this half, Samuel Mullins. Mr. Mullins, last known to be living in Lincoln. He's wanted for failure to appear on possession of marijuana first, possession of a controlled substance, and receiving stolen property third. And take a look at Whitley Harrelson. Miss Harrelson, last known to be living in Piedmont. She's wanted on failure to appear for possession of a controlled substance and promoting prison contraband. And meet Matthew Forrester. Mr. Forrester, last known to be living in Piedmont. He's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance and attempted assault second. And this is Rebecca Byers. Miss Byers, last known to be living in Jacksonville. She's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance. And meet Kelby Combs. Mr. Combs, last known to be living in East Aboga. He's wanted for probation violation for possession of a controlled substance, possession of marijuana second, and prescription illegal drug possession. And that's it for our lineup this week. If you have any information on these folks, please call Crime Stoppers. That number 1-833-251-7867. Welcome back. We hope you saw somebody in that half of the lineup. You might know where they are, and if you do, give Crime Stoppers a call. Call the sheriff's office. Call the sheriff directly. You call, he will send somebody out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here with Christopher Mascia, our visiting. Nah, you're not visiting anymore. You're here permanently.
Yeah, he's here. We've done decided he's here.
We'll keep it.
We'll keep it.
Nice, good. You're a good Italian boy.
Thank you.
We like that.
Appreciate
What's your favorite dish?
it. I mean, I like anything pasta.
Pasta. We love pasta.
Yeah, pasta is good.
For sure. Pasta and pizza. That's
Oh
all I
yeah,
eat.
pasta and pizza. Good lasagna. I grew up. We had this nice little Italian restaurant. Oh my God, it's a great first date restaurant. Little Chianti, best lasagna.
I don't even know what that is, but
Oh, he knows what Chianti is.
Actually,
You
I
don't know
don't.
Chianti is?
No.
Nice, thick Italian red wine.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
see, we're substance abuse. We're against that, so we need to talk to John when this is over with. But
Okay, fine. Let's talk more about substance misuse at ASAP. So we've got this event coming up Saturday at, where is it?
At Nettles Park.
Nettles
John Nettles Park.
this is on Christine Avenue.
Christine Avenue. And you're going to have ice cream. Ooh, what kind of ice cream?
We'll find out. We'll see what
Just
there is.
surprise.
It's just a surprise.
Surprise ice cream.
We're gonna have. I know just the regular ice cream. I don't really. You'll see when you get there.
But anybody can come to this, right? I mean, you don't have to be from a certain part, or what's the requirements?
So we're serving for the students. We're getting out school supplies and free food and different games for the students that are 18 and under. But families are gonna be out there.
But there's no restrictions, as somebody that's in White Plains could come if somebody in Anniston could come. So there's no restrictions on what community can come or whatever.
No, we're just trying to get the community of Anniston together, and like you said before, we got to do our part. Community's got to do our part.
That's right. Community is everything.
Yes, for sure.
I mean, that's community and family is the two things that make our society great. If you have a good family structure, good community structure, you'll have a good place to live, a safe place to live. So.
Now these are you're handing out school supplies, so that's free school supplies.
Yeah, so we're gonna have school supplies, and also different vendors are gonna come out. I know, like for example, a few vendors are gonna come out and also hand out prevention material and supplies of their own as well. So it's gonna be a great event.
And that can be huge savings in school supplies.
Yeah.
Right? How much do you normally spend in school supplies now?
Well, my son just graduated in May, so we're out of that business. But from what I hear, it's not only a lot of money; it's hard to come by.
Yeah.
So it's just getting in there and battling the crowds and everything that goes on is just a hassle. So if you can save a couple of bucks there, we're just talking about the price of food and how things have gone up. That if you're spending less on school supplies, maybe you can spend a little more on groceries, which both are expensive. So.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to save money. Saving money is a good thing.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of fun for the kids too. We're gonna have bouncy houses.
Is there a weight limit on that thing?
No idea,
I like
but I also know we have the 3-point. Recently, last year we had a 3-point competition. I think one of your officers won. So
What's
it's
that?
just
3-point competition.
like basketball.
Oh,
3-point
okay,
basketball,
okay.
yeah. So there's gonna be different games involved. I don't know if that's gonna be one of the games, but we have a lot of different games involved and a lot of fun for the family.
Hey, I tell you what, if you're gonna play, might as well win. We're competitive around here. If you're gonna play a game, we're gonna try to win. So.
Yeah.
So is the Prevenger going to be there?
Yes. We're gonna have ASAP Prevenger and Cutout's gonna be there as well. So.
What time is this event? Because I don't think we talked about when. We talked about where. We talked about the date, July the 23rd, this Saturday.
This Saturday. What time?
10 to 2.
10 to 2.
At Nettles Park on Christine Avenue.
Yes.
You're going to have some deputies down there?
I don't know. If they need some, we'll have them down there. If we're going to play 3-point competition, we're going to go down there and win is what we're going to do.
Well, so tell us, ASAP's all about substance misuse, and you've got programs in the school systems
Yes.
all over the state now, I hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not just Calhoun County, but you got programs all over the state. Samram has built this program from just a little tiny room in West Anniston to this big office and statewide program.
Yes.
And so where can parents get more information about substance abuse and substance misuse?
Yeah, so before I get into that, we talked about the school programs. We have the programs like Y Try that do at-risk youth and who need a little more attention. And we also give them mentoring and life skills, as well as just doing Too Good for Drugs programs in the schools as well, trying to educate the kids on substance misuse. So yeah, we have a lot of information on our website, asapprev.com, and as well as we give out a ton of information on our events, and we get a ton of fact sheets and everything. So yeah, but ASAP Prev if you want more information, and yeah.
And if somebody is in a school system, maybe an administrator, a school board member who doesn't have ASAP in their schools, how would they contact you guys to set that up?
Yeah, so you can contact us. You talking about our contact information?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so our contact information is 256-831-4436. And also, like I said, we have our website as well. And you can also find us on Facebook and all the social media platforms as well.
Fantastic. Well, we appreciate you being on the show with us.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a break, and then we'll be back with our Crime Stoppers portion and the crazy criminal here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Welcome to the Crime Stoppers part of our show, where we ask you to help us with this case. On May 13th, two black males entered the Grub Mart on Highway 431 in Alexandria, took a large amount of cash from the office. Please look at this picture and help us identify this particular subject and maybe lead us to the other subjects. And that's it for the Crime Stoppers portion. If you have information on this case, please call Crime Stoppers. That number 1-833-251-7867.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Sheriff, it's that time again. Crazy criminal.
We spend extensive amount of time and effort to go out and find criminals, spend a lot of gas, go out looking for them. Every once in a while, you just save a little money.
Yeah?
Picture Maple Street Detention Facility in Redwood, California. Guy broke into this jail.
Broke into it.
Broke into it. He was
It's a nice looking jail.
It's a very nice looking jail. And a guy was apparently high on methamphetamines and tried to break into the jail, and correctional officers found him. He had drugs on him. He had some stolen property, to include some credit cards that he had taken from people. And so they saved a little bit of gas and investigative time on solving this crime, because he came to jail for him. I guess he just was turning himself in, but he actually climbed in through a door and tried to climb through a window, something of the office of the detention facility, when correctional officers saw him and was able to arrest him. So, drugs are bad. They don't improve your life, and they'll also make you turn yourself into jail. So.
Well, yeah, with all that stolen credit cards. I wonder how long it took the corrections officers to figure out somebody was trying to break in.
I don't know how long it took them, but it's one of those things they looked at and what's this guy doing? And who is he? And why is he trying to climb through a window? So but methamphetamines will make you do stupid things.
Clearly not in his right mind, but it sure was a pretty jail.
It sure was a pretty jail, and we would like to have one just that nice here in Calhoun County.
Well, you're adding on to your jail.
We are. We are adding on, and we're going to spend several $1 million trying to improve things for mentally ill inmates and suicide risk, to do things where we can try to keep people safer in our facility. Somebody with mental illness and suicidal ideations, they're not in their regular mind thinking, and we have a responsibility to make sure we take care of those people the best we can, and that's what we're trying to do.
Well, always looking out for the community, Sheriff. We appreciate that. And we'll be looking for you folks next week on Calhoun County's Most Wanted, but not in the lineup.